What is up, beautiful people? We are officially in the wedding series, and I don't have on my wedding ring. Hold on. Y'all, look at this. I'm a whole fiance in these streets. That's crazy. What is up, beautiful people? So as promised, I told y'all I would give a little bit more backstory as to what went down in Miami from the last video that I posted, because there are little things that we didn't get to capture on video. So I'm here to tell the story, okay? The story according to me, the stories that I heard, and stuff that's still being unveiled to this day. So I'm excited to chit chat with y'all about this and kind of show some different behind the scenes. If you couldn't tell from the initial video, we went to Miami for our 5-year anniversary. We decided to take a little trip and celebrate our anniversary and come back. Obviously, there were other plans being made, and I did not have any idea. Everybody always asks me, did you know? Like, were you completely surprised? And I'm here to say I did not know. But my coworkers that did not know anything, he had not talked to them, actually put the bug in my ear. And they were like, you think he's gonna propose on this trip? And I'm like, no, I don't think so, because when we talked about it, he said like before the end of the year, which still, in my dumb self, I don't know why I didn't attach this. That still, before the end of the year means any time before the next year. But in my head, I'm thinking that before the end of the year literally means like New Year's or Christmas or like around that then. I wasn't thinking he would do it on the trip. Cause I don't know, in my head I'm like, this is our anniversary, so I don't know. So he actually proposed on our 5-year anniversary day, which I love that to pieces, that we have that day locked in as the day that he asked me to be his girlfriend and the day that he asked me to be his wife. So I will say I should have known something was up. What you couldn't see in the video is there was a tropical storm in Houston. Not my towel matching my sweatsuit matching set, whatever. But yeah, so me and babe were going on an anniversary trip. Thankfully that's still on, because for a minute there we didn't know with this tropical storm they were canceling flights left and right. So it's been a lot. I had 2 hair appointments canceled. The besties were trying to help me to find somebody to do my hair, and I was just like, whatever, because it's just getting to be too much. So yeah, I'll just wash my hair. She's gonna blow dry it. I got in, this is a new week for Invisalign, so these are extremely tight, so I know I'm talking really weird. But yeah, I'm just like, whatever. I've done my hair before, so it's not that big of a deal. You know if I'm hurting you? No. Say hi. And my best friends were in panic mode, but at the time I thought it was just like black girl support. Like I thought they were like looking out for me, because like we know how important our hair is for a vacation. So I didn't think anything outside of that. I thought they were like, okay girl, we need to rally together to get your hair done. And I know I stressed them out because I stopped caring. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I was just worried about the flight getting out, honestly. I was like, I hope they don't cancel our flight. Like, so I kind of stopped caring about that. Another thing I should have paid attention to was before leading up to that week, I had a plan for my nails. And my best friend talked me out of the idea that I had for my nails. I'll put a picture up on the screen or show a little clip of what that actually looked like. And this is what I actually went with, obviously, for the trip. And she was like, why would you get flames? And I'm thinking like, is Miami like spicy mommy? Like, I don't know. Like I'm thinking along those lines. And she's like, no. I'm like, okay. I should have known. I should have known. So let's fast forward to the actual trip. That day before, I don't know, in that clip, let's play the clip. After dinner, we had a pretty early dinner, but now we're just out and about exploring in the design district. It's popping, it's shabopping. He was actually scouting the scene for where he wanted to pop the question. I did not have any idea that he basically took me along with him to figure out where he wanted to propose. And I'm just thinking like, oh, we're in the museum district looking at the shops and the architecture and all the stuff. No, my man's took me along with him to spot the location. I was curious of how I wanted to actually tell how it went down, so I'm gonna start and tell you guys about like my experience and what I believe was going on, and then weave in some of the stuff that was happening. So our anniversary day came. We initially were supposed to be on a boat for our anniversary, and we ended up canceling that boat ride. I thought because my husband now, but at the time boyfriend, didn't get a good vibe from the boat operator or boat owner or whatever the case was. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't, like, if you feel like it's scammy, I'm like, I don't want to be in any trouble like on a boat. I don't know if they're trying to like traffic us or whatever. So I'm like, whatever. Turns out the boat operator was making a big deal about the photographer that he had planned to come onto the boat. It was a big like to do about the photographer being on the boat with us. So we ended up not doing that. Our plans were that we were gonna go take some pictures on our own, because the photographer that he booked just to take anniversary pictures of us canceled. So I was under the impression that the original photographer that we had to take pictures canceled on us. So we went to the design district that day and we went to take pictures. We were supposed to take our tripod. Well, we did take our tripod, take pictures, what have you. We're taking pictures amongst each other, and then a guy comes up, which I didn't know, and I'm like, is this the photographer? And y'all, I was so pissed. I'm like, why is the photographer walking up like all lackadaisical, like he didn't cancel on us? And I'm just like, okay, well, Babe doesn't seem to be like upset, so whatever. Supreme loves to talk on recording. So he introduces himself. He tells us his photography style, which I guess is probably like a ploy to be able to capture the moment. We basically said that he's a candid. He shoots candidly, so like you act natural, you're walking around, enjoying conversation, whatever. So he started with me alone, just walking around, looking at some of the stores, and he had me walking like away from him, so my back was facing the camera. And he was like, now I'm gonna tell you to turn around and like walk towards me, and just walk like a little slowly or whatever. So I'm like walking, I turn around and Babe's on one knee, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, are you serious? I was excited, but I think I was more so like, how did you not know? Like, I don't know, my Capricorn brain kicked in and I'm just like, you got one over on me. Like, oh my gosh, but it was so beautiful. I was shaking for like the longest. I couldn't get myself together. I did not cry until later at our dinner that we had. I did not cry until then because I think I was just in shock and could not fully process what went on. Babe was actually planning to have us have our tripod set up with our camera and phones to like have some video footage going of the actual proposal. He said he got nervous, and when the photographer came, when he saw the photographer show up, all the plans just kind of like left his head, which I understand. And I actually like being able to have to like tell the story and like recall the visual and the moments of like our proposal. Like the pictures are enough. Of course I would have loved to see a video, but like I like storytelling, so I like his version of events and then my version of events. I like having to like recall that or whatever. But yeah, he was supposed to have the video going of us, but I feel like I would have known something was going on. So I'm kind of glad that didn't end up happening. And then another thing is my best friend made a playlist for us, which I still listen to this day. And that was supposed to be going in the background. Still, I like how everything played out because I feel like I would have been like, okay, yeah, something is happening. Y'all don't know by following me already, I am a private person, not so much as being like secretive, but like I like to hold on to things that are special to me and not actually have the projection and influence of other people in that space. And we didn't tell anybody on social media for like I think that first week, if I'm not mistaken. And then like the rest of the trip with the ring, I had to be careful when I was posting on social because I'm like, I don't want to show the ring because like my coworkers were watching my story and they were like, I know that they're probably watching this now, like yes, we were waiting to see like pictures, but I just wanted to like sit in that moment because my family knew already because he told them, which my mama almost slipped up, and because she knew that I had a surprise for him and she knew that he had this planned, so she didn't know how to have a conversation with us when we called, and so it was really awkward. And my mom doesn't get like lost for words often, so it's like, Mom, like why aren't you talking? Like I'm telling you, this is what we're seeing and this is what we're doing, and she's like, like she could barely talk. So so that was enough, like with just our family and like close friends knowing what was going on. But like that living in that space, I'm glad we did because we just got to enjoy each other. I'm saying he's not even on social media like that, but we just want to live in like that space of love and not have anybody in our bubble yet. Oh yeah, so my gift for our anniversary was tickets to Gabriel Iglesias comedy show. He goes by Fluffy. I don't know if people know who he is, but he's hilarious. So I'm thinking I'm doing like my big one, getting us tickets for that when we like later in the year when we came back to go see him, and I got like a ticket printed or whatever, and I'm thinking like I was gonna like shock the pants off him. I forgot to get the man his gift because he outdid me. He outdid me. Out to everybody that was involved, everybody that knew and had some form of knowledge and kept the secret. Shout out to my bestest friends for helping organize that because whoa, y'all gotta watch y'all because I don't know, y'all was lying too good. And I guess we go together real bad now. Oh my gosh, but yeah, that's the story of our proposal. Make sure you're subscribed, like and comment on this video. Let's see, should I have you guys comment something specific? Comment your favorite part of our proposal story below, and make sure y'all stay tuned for episode 2. I am so excited for the series. I've been like thinking about this ever since we start wedding planning. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to like do a wedding series. I will be very honest, because I'm like a private person, I didn't know how to go about doing it, and that kind of kept me from not putting it out for like the longest. But this year I'm letting go of all of the chitter chatter in my head and I'm just going for it. So I hope y'all are enjoying this so far, and I can't wait to see y'all next week.